Hello guys, welcome to the uh, Monday summary of the day. Today I found just one trade. I took this just for a bit more than 1 to the 5 to a 16 pips wave, and I will explain you why I took a sell exactly, not any buys, and what happened in my view. So let's start. At first, I need to say something that I started the day not so nice. It was like someone put a kind of swill bucket into my head. I am educator since middle of December, and first time someone sent me so wonderful email with so much hate in there. And really, guys, the words can be powerful. It wasn't beautiful beginning of the week, and yeah, luckily it didn't affect my trading. Just bad emotions. But when I'm on charts, we all need to forget about everything. Just be focused on price action. So, wow! I didn't know that someone can write so juicy words, because I just didn't accept him to joining our group. Yeah, this is not for all, you know that I like to make some small interview to at first talk about trading, and he was very specific, so I just declined. I told him I didn't want such a person who is definitely gambler and addicted to charts. And then I got beautiful answer today's morning. Okay, guys. At first, I want to say that I was a bit focused on what already Hesse shared on yesterday on chart, on our Discord chat, about that here can be probably the big 4-hour supply zone, which broke those previous lows. And really, it was powerful move. The price went very deep. But also on M30, where we are. Damn, this button to help me. It was this move, and here we can see looks like really nice as a imbalance pool, and this week perfectly reacted in here. Yes, here we have equal highs and lower time frame, and this huge week means how strong the sellers stopped the buyers. That here was the liquidity grab for a wonderful sell. So if here we have support, there was the break of the structure and price dropped with imbalance, I would say that here is a supply zone, that the powerful huge order was placed here, and we can read this even from the volume bars. Look guys, the volume was decreasing, and then from nowhere, the bank put probably big sell order here, the volume jumped very strongly high. So I would draw here the potential supply. So the candle here filled the imbalance and probably even took some sell orders from that zone. Yeah, so even if my view was on 4-hour as a supply here a bit higher, I was wondering why the hell the price is sitting here so long. So maybe we can calibrate this on lower time frames, what's going on. So not only the higher time frame is the most important one, but when price is doing something, it is doing for some reason. So it is very similar to my last Thursday's summary of the day, when I drew the green line, when price was during the potential sell trade was sitting in some area. It was the sign that it is preparing for something. Yes, so during the trade or when you are waiting for a setup, it is good to still analyze. I don't mean overthinking, of course, and looking something in nothing. But I was wondering really why the price is sitting so long time. So then I realized that on M30 there could be really the supply zone. This is still reading the price action. Yes, and the price reached this area, but was all the time sitting here before the London and before Frankfurt session. Let's go to the M5. Yes, here was the reaction. It was, yeah, and here price was sitting. It was before the just before the Frankfurt session, and price started to go up. So what I found here that here we have also M5 supply, and honestly it was for me very risky trade, because the price was below two zones. Could be yeah, there was a risk that price could want to go to still higher, but on the bigger picture I read that the supply was already used few times, so maybe there was no reason to go higher. Maybe my morning's email had some impact on my view, that I took risky trade, but by footprint, I will show you soon, it was for me everything logic, and give me some confidence to take that sell. Let's go back to the M5 to make some drawings. I just want to zoom this in. All right. And Frankfurt session began probably somewhere here, yeah, and here was the move to the upside. And I took the trade very late, because it was 1.5 hours after London, so I was waiting long time on charts. I don't like this. I like to see the setups incoming in at the beginning of London session. So let's move to the M5. What happened? Here was the beginning of Frankfurt, right? And price was going up to the M5 supply zone, calmed down. Yes, the volume from 300 went down to 100, and then was moved to the downside. Yes, it was the break of structure. It was the half hour after Frankfurt. Do you see, guys, this imbalance? This is on both sides. Not just from the buyer's side, that the sellers were so strong and pushed the price down, but on both sides, here was nothing. Very, very important price level. So then, by reading the footprint, what appeared? Price almost filled this imbalance, someone put a lot of buy contracts, and then price was still going down. So he was negative buy just below the main imbalance. As the imbalance was made also as he was fresh made supply zone. Yes, so big buy order, but below the zone, and price was still going down. So here could be potential taking a trade at this closure of potentially negative buys, right? So it was here. Yeah, here appeared the big order. Yeah, it looks like even small demand zone. I just want to draw the imbalance. The imbalance appeared exactly when price was crossing the indecision candle before. So it was the lower edge of the zone. So here, right? Here was the imbalance. Just want to change the color of this. Let's make it orange today. And the big buy order appeared, let's say, in the middle of the previous candle, just to make it easier to draw. Yes, so what I'm doing, I'm always drawing the lines, levels from the footprint chart also on my M5 normal chart. And just almost in the middle, right? Maybe a bit higher. So taking the sell with belief that the buy order was closed should be read that this is very dangerous, because when the candle came here, the bullish one, it made another imbalances on the seller's side. So this move was strong, was powerful. So this made my first view of taking early sell invalid because of this move. Yes, price was delivered here too fast, too strong, even by making imbalances on the way. Yes, so when bullish candle is making imbalances, it can be potentially continuation of this move. Yes, but when the price is coming down coming down, yes, the volume is decreasing. There could be sign that this imbalance want to be filled for getting fueled for another shot to the upside. So taking sell here could be very risky. So I just waited for my main imbalance where were 0 contracts from buy on the sell side. What was also for me important, I like the opposite trades. I found here that huge strong sell order was placed, but price was going up, right? So this needs to be drawn, and this is the end of the body of the of the last bearish candle on M5. Yeah, so I'm drawing this. This is the last candle on the bearish movement, and somewhere here was placed the bearish sell order. Yeah, and it was my plan. Yeah, price was somewhere here. Oh, I didn't unclick this. Oh, it was that what I seen, for example, right? The price was going here too fast. The wick was very tricky because there were imbalances on the seller's side, and here I marked my potential negative sell. Yes, so it is not just with belief that here I can set my pending buy order, because when price is going here, can close at break even those sells and we can buy. Same as here, yes, it would be very risky to set just a pending sell order in case of potentially closure of the negative buys at break even. I'm just marking those levels to see the price behavior on M1 and how the volume can what informations can give me the volume. If we'll be increasing, yes, this is dangerous to take a trade. It is always important to look for decreasing volume at our entry. So it was my setup. So it was double shield on bigger time frames also, the 4 hour, the M30, even then an M5, that a lot of sellers appeared in the past in these price levels. So I was mostly focused today to look for a sell. It was for me safer, even if on higher time frames price was going so long time up, the double shield make it weaker, the buyers were tired, and yeah, just with this I was looking for sells. Let's go to the M1. We can see clearly how here was the imbalance, how they played with early sellers. Price even here missed this, and I read this price action here as this is the last push to close to fill this imbalance, and it looks like price made a small demand, right? And if here was the last push, this is my baseline from this, I entered on this bearish candle when I realized that this can be the small compression with last push to the upside. You can see the price was moving up by indecision candles and clean shot to the upside. Then the next candle closed, yeah, these are two similar candles, almost same. So this is like a small body here on bottom and a huge wick to the upside. Yes, there was no difference on price in period of 2 minutes. It was just up and back down. And when the next candle closed below the baseline, I really read this as a compression. So here was entry without any kind of measurements. Just mostly today I was based only on the footprint, because I was looking for a reason why price was doing like this here, yes, before the Frankfurt. There was no clean price action So the footprint gave me more confidence to read what is probably going on. And I took this trade because my stop loss as a fixed 3 pips was really was in this range. Yes, it was just above this imbalance, and I was aiming for the potentially negative sells. As you can see, the price broke this. Yes, here were any negative orders. Maybe this week here closed this. Maybe by ticks. We cannot know this, so this is the reason why I'm not using any pending orders, just the market execution. So here I could be trapped, yeah. So maybe really any negative sells. Just by footprint, I'm marking this price levels because maybe something happened here, yes, or can happen in future. When I see this now as a M5, when here was the negative, potentially negative sell order. Price went up, closed here, the candle, and this wick maybe already closed this negative sell to push the price up. By a tick this could happen, yes. I of course really like to see the reaction in longer period of time, not immediately, the closure of the potential negatives. So this is the reason why I set this as a safe TP. And I wouldn't look for a buys just below supply zone. Just my own rule with my trading plan. It's not bad if some of you took some buys today, because yeah, we cannot see exactly same the charts every time. Yes, I can give you the blueprint how I'm trading. That I really like compressions. That I like the liquidity grabs, but we can read this differently. But I see that mostly we are all trading with logic, and yeah, even sometimes the buy on the sell market can be taken. It all depends about our own personal trading plans. Yeah, and now price is once again in some small range. So I hope that this footprint reading can be useful for you. What I'm looking for. So the best things is to look for those clusters and on highs and lows. Is when price really definitely made clean rejection. So there are most of the time some interesting information. Or on the break of structures as here. Yes, he was beautiful potential area to be filled. So it was just one to the for me, just for others a lot, maybe for even others very small trade, but for me 1 to the 5 is something in average. I like this risk to reward. It's I think that maybe the most I'm catching is 1 to the 5 as 15 pips waves, 15 between 20 pips. But it is hard for me to find the clean 30 pips wave right now, and I'm taking what I see as easy move. I'm not greedy, and today it was really hard to manage because it was over 1 hour trade. I moved my stop loss only one time when here price was sitting and made a jump. I found the equal lows. So potentially the end of my trade could happen very soon, and I set my stop loss just below this. It could be like small M1 supply zone. Here's the retail triangle, which was broken to go deeper. Yeah, so I only one time moved my stop loss. I don't like ranging markets, and lucky for me, this finished well. And yeah, I still have in my mind the email I got. Really, guys, crazy. People can be crazy. Yes, he told me, for example, right? This is not all what I got. That he will destroy me. That I am a cheater. That he will show the truth to the world. Just because I didn't accept him. Yes. So he so much tried and wanted to be with us, but just I had a bad feeling, and and yes, now today I am scared about myself. Okay, no more talk. 20 minutes video, just one position. As I said, mostly based on the bigger supplies and the footprint chart on M5. Thank you guys, and see you tomorrow.